everyone. Today we're having a conversation about social emotional learning. My name is Quinn. I use he, him pronouns.
My name is Matias. I use he, him pronouns.
Today's episode is about depression. We are not talking about the long-term major depressive disorder. If you feel like you have that or you know you have that, please talk to your doctor or a school staff member at Gresham High School that you feel is trusted. What is depression? I have an online definition pulled up here. Depression is a medical illness that can interfere with your inability to handle your daily activities, such as sleeping, eating, or managing your schoolwork. So what are the symptoms of depression? There's many types and different symptoms, such as seasonal depression, chemical imbalance, loss such as loss of a loved one, loss of interest, loss of an item you possess, or someone moving away, bullying, and there's much more. How do we make things better? Well, to me personally, I think it's finding the happiness in life, finding things that make things feel more worth it. Matias, do you have any times you felt depressed?
Well, actually, yes. When I was a child, when I was 11 years old, I lost my mother in a car accident. So I struggled with depression for a year and a half. And it was super tough, I must say. It's not easy. And I was super lucky of having great friends, very close friends, which I could rely on. And I will always be doing stuff with them, kind of in a way of trying to get distracted of those deep, sad feelings. And that's not the best way to deal with that. You cannot just hide those sad feelings and leave it behind, because they are gonna come back for you. So the best way, in my case, that I did, I was slowly trying to feel better, but deeply trying to feel better, trying to convince myself that what happened was super bad, was super sad, but that's it. It happened. I cannot do anything to change it. So I could either be sad for the rest of my life, or I could try to be happy.
When I was in high school, I didn't have the best way of dealing with times I felt depressed. I often used humor, which I've noticed a lot of people use this humor to feel better, or because they feel awkward about having to deal with those feelings. I would just always make jokes. I'm like, I'm depressed, haha. And so I think my friends didn't really know how to help because I made it so light. I felt often depressed about my own schoolwork and didn't really get help from friends. And honestly, I should have made it a bigger deal than it was, instead of the things I did, which was unhealthy coping mechanisms. Like I would skip class sometimes, which I honestly really regret. And
yeah, you weren't feeling it. You weren't feeling like going to class because you were depressed. Yes, that's totally normal.
Yeah. And like I did bad at homework at times. I wasn't that great. But I'd show my friends, I'm like, oh, I did bad again. So it was kind of like a constant like reaffirming, oh, I'm the friend that just sucks at homework, and everyone would laugh about it. And then in the long run, after years have passed, I wish I took better care of that. I handled it better. Nowadays, I talk to people. I talk to my doctor when I really need the help. I have little conversations like with you, my coworker. Sometimes you just need time to yourself. Some people need time to themselves instead of going to people. Like going outside, just getting the fresh air, especially with good weather. Like the little things, seeing the birds chirp, they're living their lives just as we should. Thank you guys for coming to our video today and watching. Thank you, Matias, for sharing your experience.
Of course, thanks to you also for sharing your experiences.
Yeah. And just know, you guys aren't alone. And if you really need help with helping depression, I highly recommend talking to a doctor or your school staff member that you trust that can help you. Thank you, everyone. If you need any external links below for advice and help, we have some.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Bye.
Bye.